convincing but just to reinforce that point, it is actually the spring equinox today. It's the day that the sun comes north of the equator, heading back to us for the summer months. Equal day and night right across the world on this day, but of course the nights are going to get shorter from here on in as we head through towards the summer. And it's going to stay pretty spring-like through the rest of this week from the look of it. Certainly temperatures on the mild side, a few degrees above average for most of us. There'll be a mix of sunny spells and occasional rain, but quite encouraging start to the Easter weekend. I think more on that in a moment. We've certainly got some spring rain around today, though, across Northern Ireland. Pulses of rain have been working their way from south to north across Ireland. In fact, it's been raining for a good 10 hours across many parts of Northern Ireland, and there's a bit more to come yet. In fact, it's going to last probably through till midnight across many areas, and a heavier burst coming through probably through this evening before it finally clears away. Some of that rain also getting into western parts of Scotland, across the western side of Wales and southwest England, mostly light and patchy here, although a few heavier bits and pieces coming along later in the day. Head further east though, through the Midlands, across eastern England particularly, still some hazy sunshine to come through this afternoon, and across inland areas in that hazy sunshine, still pretty mild, 14, 15 degrees. Decidedly chilly that breeze though, still along those North Sea coasts, particularly eastern Scotland, where it's another rather grey day along the Aberdeenshire coast. But then tonight, well, we're all going to share that rain for a time, I think, as it starts to move eastwards, eventually clearing from Northern Ireland through the second half of the night, by and large. Underneath all that cloud and rain, though, a pretty mild night, temperatures around about 8 to 11 degrees. A cloudy, damp start to the day tomorrow, though, for most of us. Although Northern Ireland, I think, just about dry from the word go, staying mostly dry through the rest of the day as well. And we'll find drier, brighter weather spreading in fairly quickly across most of Scotland, the more western parts of England and Wales, and into the Midlands too. But the rain might take a little while to clear away, I think, from Lincolnshire, East Anglia, and also from eastern Scotland. Still quite grey here for a time. Later in the afternoon, perhaps as the winds swing round, you might find something just a little bit brighter, and hopefully those temperatures edging up a little here. But for most of us, a pretty mild day. Southerly winds, temperatures around 14 to 16 degrees. Now, if we take a look out in the Atlantic, you can see more cloud lining up. In fact, these bands of cloud and rain, they're going to swing our way through the second half of this week. Some brighter spells in between, so that's the sort of mix we'll see through Wednesday and Thursday. Some brighter spells, warm in the sunshine, occasional spells of rain, perhaps heavy for a time during Thursday. But then for the end of the week and the start of the Easter weekend, well, quite an encouraging start, I think. Some good sunny spells around for most of us, warm again in that sunshine. We'll just have to hope, Anna, I think, that lasts through the bank holiday weekend. But some pretty good weather on offer over